This is my mom, and this is a Polaris Slingshot. And today, I'm gonna take her for a ride on one of the craziest roads in the United States, Twisted Sisters. You excited?
Terrified. I think the name Slingshot is probably how it's gonna feel.
So for those that don't know, if you fold the seats forward, you actually have hidden compartments in the Slingshots where you can put helmets or bags. You look like the Stig. This is actually a cool look. All right, Mom versus Polaris Slingshot R. Ready?
Ready.
Oh, hold on. What? Helps to be in the right gear. As fun as it is to drive quickly, it's also pretty fun to like cruise around at low speeds, no?
Yeah, because it's so beautiful here.
This is actually one of the coolest roads I've ever seen in my entire life.
Exquisite.
And I like the fact that because you don't have doors or windows or anything, you're just kind of out here in nature.
You really feel a part of your surroundings, which is what people say about motorcycles, but I just never feel safe in a motorcycle.
It's definitely a much safer version of a motorcycle. It's called an auto cycle, actually.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh no, what are you doing?
And it's pretty quick too.
It's very quick, and I'm impressed with how well it sticks.
Yeah,
Like,
so
I don't
a
feel
lot
it,
of
like,
people
swirling.
think because it has 3 wheels that it'll be kind of unstable.
No.
But it's actually couldn't be further from the truth. I did a track day in a Slingshot R,
Yeah.
and it was a Slingshot track day, and we drove it as hard as possible, and they honestly had way more grip and are much more stable at high speeds than you'd expect. It only weighs 1,650 pounds, so it weighs less than a Mazda Miata.
Wow.
A lot of people think of the Miata as like kind of the best handling car in these tight, twisty canyons. So you got something even lighter than a Miata with more power,
And
204
more,
horsepower.
probably more stable, more grip.
You wanna drive?
No.
I feel like maybe we'd pick a different road someday in the future and you can drive. This is the auto drive transmission, so it's got paddles, it's an automated manual, but it's not bad. I think the 3-pedal layout with the manual is a little more fun.
No. What?
So Christine and I have officially made it to the start of Twisted Sisters, a set of roads that I've wanted to drive for a really long time. It's been a goal of mine to kind of drive all of the top 10 best roads in the United States. Tail of the Dragon is one of them. If you missed that vlog, make sure to check it out. Pacific Coast Highway and Twisted Sisters are on the list. So we finally made it to the official start of Twisted Sisters in Medina, Texas. A couple hours outside of San Antonio, Texas is the Twisted Sisters. It starts on Highway 337 in Medina, then it meets up with Highway 335, 336, and then back to 337. It's over 100 miles of twists and turns. It's a motorcyclist haven, and I'm so excited to experience it in the Polaris Slingshot. See, I told you, motorcyclists everywhere. Christine's merch game on point. Love it. How clutch is this roof?
That was the best thing ever.
I have to say, if you do rent one of these or you buy one and you live in a really, really hot area, having the roof is pretty crucial. Otherwise, wear tons and tons of sunscreen. But you still got the open air experience. You can take the roof off. I actually love it. The Slingshot R we drove in Florida was a manual, which was more fun, but I gotta say, this thing is actually pretty nice. You've got paddles mounted on the steering wheel. The steering wheel itself is a nice size and the seating position is pretty darn good. All right, let's hit the Twisted Sisters.
Also known as the Three Sisters.
That's good to know.
It's 3 different highways put together.
Thank you for the explanation. All right, get your helmet on. Okay, the odds this Jeep crashes into this building and it's in front of a place called New Beginnings is unbelievable. How does that even happen? Now they are cutting off the front bumper. Well, I stopped for gas just to be safe because it's a long way, and that was the last thing I expected to see. They're cutting off the front bumper. This road is actually insane. All of the elevation changes and the scenery changes. I mean, we're going straight up a mountain. Look at that, my mom's dog Moo. Hey Moo. Hey! So how cute is this? We found a cabin a third of the way into Twisted Sisters in a town called Leaky. I love this. What do you think of the cabin, Moo? Where's Ketchup? Where's Ketchup? I don't know. This is nice. I like it. We gotta go hit that creek that we saw.
Yes.
Looks so relaxing. You can't tell on film, but it is unbelievably hot right now. How cool is this? About to eat at the Bent Rim Grill. All of the motorcycle parts everywhere. That's incredible. This restaurant is actually awesome. So I've started a sign collection, and my girlfriend got me this awesome Twisted Sisters sign. I love it. This thing is actually surprisingly fun. The R has 204 horsepower. But I think what's so impressive is the level of grip this thing has for only having 3 wheels is awesome. And then the experience it provides you is pretty much like nothing else you can get on the road short of a SP1 or an Alpha. Now obviously there's some differences, these are multi-million-dollar hypercars, but the experience of practically having no windshield, being fully exposed to the elements, it's an incredible thing. This probably doesn't come across on camera at all, but there's crazy mist because it's barely raining above the road. That is wild. The elevation changes are actually insane. It looks like we're going straight up vertically. And then watch this, we get to the top, and then it drops back down again. And down again, and then up again. No wonder there's flood risk. Holy moly. Well, it wouldn't be a Polaris video if it didn't pour rain on us, although with the amount of warning flood signs, I think we're gonna turn around for now and hit the road tomorrow morning. Psych! Everyone's down to keep going. Let's see what happens. Like this. There you go. You having a good time?
Yeah. I was struggling trying to get up the whole time.
My mom didn't realize those open either.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, now you know. Here's the second of the 3 sisters, 355. Here's the 4th sister right here. Well, that is a unique looking fence in the center of Texas. I am so confused. This area is so different on 335 than 337. Holy moly. I feel like I'm in Jurassic Park. This road is insane for 100 miles straight.